When we started our church, we made this the number one goal, mission. And that's a great goal. But here's what's wrong with that. I believe mission only makes sense out of the overflow of presence and formation. If you just have mission, you're always burnt out. Why would I want to save people to have the thing that I have? We have based our whole life, I don't know what we do, but we're bringing people into this thing. What do you bring them into? Besides forgiveness, I don't know. My life kind of stinks. I'm exhausted. I'm burnt out. I hate my children. My pets' heads are falling off. What are we inviting people into? So mission is exhausting if that is your foundation. But if you're in the presence of God and you're forming your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and all these things are becoming to look more like Jesus, you're like, more people need to know about this. And that kind of mission is a whole lot more effective. And that kind of mission is okay with rest. That kind of mission is okay with days off. That's a good mission. An author I read last night, this is the part I said I wasn't going to share, but I'm going to share it. Mike Wisker, which I've never heard of him before. John Tyson wrote a book. He quoted Mike Wisker. I looked up Mike Wisker. He's like a punk rock guy. Like there has to be another Mike Wisker in the world. It turns out he's like this professor. Anyways, he said this quote that just floored me. Okay? It said, for 2,000 years, we have shared the gospel narrative in 4 chapters. Creation, fall, redemption, restoration, right? Creation, God made you in His image, right? You have dignity and value and love. We talked about that when Dan Darling came in, right? But then the fall, we have sin, we fall short of the glory of God, right? We are separated from Him. Redemption, Jesus came, so we just celebrated all Christmas. We're going to celebrate Easter, celebrate every week. He came to forgive us and restore us. But then the restoration part is exciting because restoration says, okay, we're going to make this whole planet like it was supposed to be. We're here to bring back Genesis 1, not Genesis 3. And so we're restoring things. Families are getting restored. Our mind, heart, soul, body, all of this is actually in one, and we look like Jesus. We're not this disintegrated, distracted people. We're sitting at the feet of Jesus, and we love and we care, and there's no poor among us, and the schools are thriving, and people are safe. All these great things. But the gospel the last 200 years, especially in America, has been shared in 2 chapters. We've forgotten about creation. We go straight to the fall, and we talk about redemption, and we ignore restoration. I was like, that is good, bro. That's so good. Because when we make it just about the fall and redemption, the church only turns into, I'm saved, I'm going to heaven when I die. What about you? And we bicker and we complain, but we got to get more people in because we have to fill our ego up with the seats being full. Oh, we're so great because the seats are full. Our value is not in seats, it's in souls. And the biggest thing we're emphasizing is, hey, we want you to get saved. Absolutely, there's nothing more important. But there's actually 4 chapters, and so what's really cool is because we believe in chapter 1, which is creation, that means there's not a single person in our area that we don't love. Because God made them, and they have dignity. And also, when God created us, He created us to have presence. Like God walked with us, right? That was the whole purpose. And so that's what we're excited about. So when you get saved, we're trying to restore and go back to that original intention. So when you come, yes, we're so grateful that you got saved, but now let's start becoming followers of Jesus and get into the presence of God. But it's so tempting as a metric. And as a Baptist, we are a Southern Baptist church here. I'm so grateful for our heritage, but sometimes we make it so much about mission, we forget about His presence. And if we don't have His presence, our mission ain't gonna work anyways. What are we saving them for?